Hello, hello, I am recording, very nice. Anyway, last time I made this, in the last episode, and it took a bit to make this, and the issue is that I'm illiterate. I'm completely illiterate, and so I didn't realize that in the red text, well, it says that it's like, it gives a thanks to somebody for making multi-blocks possible, and that made me realize that there's a possibility that this one block that I wanted to make in order to go to a new dimension or some shit might be a multi-block that requires four of those blocks that took me an episode or probably 2 episodes to make, and I've only made the resources for one. And that's the realization I've come to, and it's not a good realization. It's actually kind of bad. It's not good because now I need to get the materials for the rest. So honestly, most of the materials are pretty easy to get, or I already have like things making them. I just gotta like remember to AFK tomorrow because I definitely didn't remember to AFK today. But if I just happen to remember that I need to AFK for a little bit in this world so that my resources get made, then it'll be fine. But yeah, like I need ruby, but that's getting made over there. I need ruby. I don't know. I don't really remember what else I need. I just need some more stuff, but it's really just not that bad. Except one that I have to go out and mine because there's no other way, at least not right at this very moment. I have no other way of like getting all the getting that material, which is which one is it actually? I think it's this one. I click here and then click here and then click here and then click this. Yeah, I have to get sphalerite ore because the only other way to automate this is either have a quarry like this one I have over here in the nether, which I don't want to deal with because I can barely power this thing. And by barely power, I mean like I can't even power it. As you can see, I don't even have it attached to my power because it takes too much power and then I can't use my storage. It just takes so much power that like my storage doesn't have power to function. And so I can do that, which would definitely require me to put some power in the nether and then like do all that, which annoying enough. I don't think I need nether materials that much in order to do that. Or I can like get a level 6 ore miner. I currently have a level 2 one, and that took me, let me think, 30 episodes to make of like not active work, but passive, just waiting for it to generate stuff work, and also a lot of AFKing. So that's not happening. So I'm just gonna go mine it. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go out here and mine this thing in the nether. First things first, let me get the thing that will allow me to charge my radar, which is the main thing I'm gonna use to find this ore. This thing. Now my scanner should always be charged. Is there like an upgrade to the scanner? I don't think there is, but it'd be good if there was. If there was. I'm surprised there isn't like a straight up X-ray thing. Like I guess this is straight up an X-ray thing. I just have to like activate it every time I want to see where stuff is. But I wish there was one I could just always have activated. That'd be nice. I don't know what you do. But I don't think you're related to what I'm thinking of. I don't even know why I'm checking. I just know there's not. I'm just aware of the situation I'm in. Yeah. If there was, it'd probably be in like later on here. But it's not. Anyway, this is like good enough. I don't know why I'm even trying to find the replacement. There's no need for one. Alright, but this is probably gonna be like the entire episode. It's just gonna be me like going around just mining the ore. Mainly cause I need like, this only gives me 1 per, right? It gives me 1 per, and I need 4 of these for one of these. And then for every single one of these, I need 4 of these. So I need 16 of these at least. For one of these, I need 3 of these, so at least I need a stack. which actually isn't that much. Or not even a stack, but like 48. Which, you know, actually, that's not as bad as I made it out to be in my mind. But it's still annoying. And I don't want this to be a too long of an episode. Not for any particular reason, I just don't feel like it. You know, sometimes you don't feel like it. Oh yeah, I have to remember that I gotta use the Silk Touch one. Actually, do you insta-mine too? You insta-mine. You also insta-mine, so I can just use the Silk Touch one all the time. That's not a problem then. Alright. I don't really have a reason for going this direction. I guess I'm just going to like a place farther away. Just for fun, maybe? I don't know actually why I'm doing this. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I just need to jab, and that's really like, cause there's not really gonna be much visual stimuli going on unless like I get attacked by another ant. What the hell was that shit? Is there nothing nearby? I guess this is kind of nearby. Okay, can I instant mine if I'm flying? I can instant mine if I'm flying with you. Okay. I mean, I don't really know what to jap about. I didn't really have any sat out plans. How did I like? How does that? What? How, I don't understand if it, like there's soul sand, which is, you know, 1 block. No, it's like it's smaller than 1 block in height. So I would understand if I get put on fire there. But like, if there's no soul sand, I don't get it. I don't understand how that happens. Maybe it's just a glitch. I was gonna talk about something and then I forgot. I guess, yeah, I was gonna talk about how I have nothing to talk about. I really I mean, I could just yap about the fact that I still haven't done anything on YouTube. Apart from this, which isn't really what I mean. Like, what I want to do on YouTube is more like... Stop. Yeah. It's more like, you know, edited content, actually like sought out content, not me just whatever, not me just doing whatever the hell this is. But I don't know, man. I need to like, this problem is I'm a perfectionist, so if the idea isn't perfect, which is never gonna be, because, you know, I don't have enough experience to make it perfect, and even if it's like, yeah, even if it's a good idea, I don't have enough experience to make it perfect, and in order to get that experience, I need to like just put out some shit. Which, you know, this is kind of like putting out some shit, but it's mainly just an exercise in me yapping. Which sometimes I do good, sometimes I do bad. I think I've definitely improved at just straight up yapping. Like, if I'm talking, if I know what I wanna... What the hell? I didn't know you could throw out webs. If I know what I wanna say, I can definitely say it much clearer now. But I still struggle in coming up with things to say. I definitely struggle with that. Which I don't think it would be an issue, or too much of an issue in an edited format, so... Yeah, I could definitely make... Maybe not something I'm super happy with, but something that's good enough at this very moment. I mean, I could have always made something that was good enough, because you should just start doing something, and then improve, you know? And you don't improve by not doing the thing. That's not how it works. But, you know, it's easier said than done to be like, yeah, it doesn't matter if it's shit. It's easier to say that I'm gonna say that than to actually say that when I made some shit. Man, I mean, I do have a video idea that I could do, which I don't think is too bad. But, I mean, it's just, I don't know, maybe I'm just lazy. I could just be a lazy piece of shit. That might just be the case. It honestly, it might be when it comes to things like that I don't have a set deadline on. Because if I have a deadline on, I have to do this thing, then I'm very decent at completing that, you know. I don't struggle with academic stuff in that way, or like stuff that they just like have a deadline, like you just have to do it, man. That kind of stuff I don't really struggle with, but like more abstract stuff, I definitely. It's a bit harder. a bit more difficult. I mean, it was the wrong saying. I should be put in a gulag. They should fucking... I don't know where I got that from actually. Why did I say that? I was gonna say getting 64 is not gonna be that hard, but it's proving more difficult than I thought, honestly. Well, not difficult, but time consuming. I'm also like moving around a lot for no reason. Like I could just be staying still more in the same area. Don't know why I'm doing that really. There we go. I mean, how much do I actually what? I don't know. I fucking like wanted to hiccup there, or did I hiccup? I don't know. I think I wanted to hiccup and then I hiccup, but then I didn't really hiccup. It was weird, and it just interrupted like frame canceled my sentence, and now I'm just confused at what I was even saying because I was weird. I don't know why my body did that shit. I genuinely, what I've realized from this is that I'm very bad if if my train of thought is interrupted at any moment. I am so incredibly bad at remembering what I was just talking about. Like it's genuinely impressive how absolutely genuinely awful I am at remembering what I was talking about 10 seconds ago. It's happened a magnitude of times, and I don't think I've even improved. It's just, it's bad, honestly. I don't know if it's just like a memory problem or if it's just like, you know, whatever. Because I'm also bad at remembering like names, but that's just like it be what it be. I don't think I can definitely improve at that, but it's not like that easy to improve at that. I don't know if it's that scenario or if my brain's just cooked because I'm brain rotted. It could be either one, quite honestly. Am I finding like a lot of different fortresses, or am I just going around at the same fortress? Because I feel like I've seen like 3 different ones. I guess I am moving. Like I still don't know why I'm just moving around. Like I really do not need to do that. That's another fortress. There's too much happening. Or there's too little happening, which means that my brain like doesn't know what to say, which means that there's too much happening. Okay, wait, I'm actually like, is that a different fortress from this? Can't be, no, right? It is? How many fortresses are in this like area? Because this is one fortress. It doesn't go that way. It goes like this way towards there. Then there's another fortress like right over here, no? Yeah, there's another fortress, which I just cannot believe it's the same one as that one. That's just too far away. And then there's another fortress over here, which I'm gonna guess. Yeah, it doesn't connect to the one over there. So like, there's just 3 fortresses, and then like, they're so close to each other. Actually, Jesus. Isn't there a saying where like they have to be like there's 400 like there's quadrants that are 400 block each, and there has to be a structure in there? But that might be a later thing in the later versions. With bastions and stuff, probably. Honestly, for how much I've played Minecraft, I know very little about the technical details of Minecraft. Like, if you ask me how structures spawn, I don't fucking know. I have actually 0 clue. I don't have enough energy, and like it should reload, but I think yeah, like I just had to do that, and then it works. Yeah, like I know very little, or basically nothing about how structures spawn. Like I basically just learned, like that fortresses. Well, I knew that fortresses spawn in a ring, but I just learned that like the specific distance that they spawn from, and like that it's a circular ring. Well, I guess a ring kind of has to be circular. But you know, I learned the specifics just like a week ago because I googled it and I was like curious about it. But other than that, I literally know nothing. And I know a lot of Minecraft trivia. But I guess I have never really been into the technical side of Minecraft, even like the redstoning parts. Even though I feel like that is something I could be somewhat interested in, at least. Like enough interested in to like watch content surrounding that area. I'm honestly surprised that I haven't done that. But I guess like it's a bit. It is just in one ear out the other most of the time, unless you're like following a redstone build like word for word. Even that is one ear out the other actually. If it's just like one ear out the other, but you'll have something at the end. What piece of information isn't one ear out the other? Now that I think about it, I guess it's stuff that you like commit to memory, and I don't think or practice. And I guess you can practice redstoning. So, well, I have to set to backwards. I forget how to set it back. There we go. Forward again. How far away am I from? Not that far actually. What are these like? These are weird rooms. For what? For what? I don't know. Like, I'm doing the most inefficient method of mining that I've ever seen. Like, I'm mining like 1 block or 2 blocks, and then going like 100 blocks in a direction randomly, and then mining another fucking vein. I still don't know why I'm doing this, but like, it's fine. Alright, will I please go out of fire? Like, I don't particularly enjoy being in fire, thank you. Oh, I feel my eyes closing. This is why I said it wasn't gonna be a long one, because it is like, I am somewhat tired. I'm usually tired whenever I film these, but I don't know, I feel more tired today. It might just be that I didn't get enough sleep last night, even though like, it wasn't like too bad. I just like my 8 hours. I cannot live without my 8 hours. It's imperative. You know, I've been like getting back into reading recently, and by that I mean I've been like read 90 pages of one book, which is, you know, something at least. Which I haven't done that like since I was forced to read books, and like, yeah, if I haven't been forced to read a book, I hadn't been read a book since middle school, probably, maybe, yeah, probably middle school. Since then, so like actually reading a book out of my own just decision is an improvement. Still, like, I'd prefer to do a bit more reading, but it is an improvement, and I feel like my vocabulary has improved. Even though I haven't learned any new words from the book, I just feel like, I don't know, there's like a psychological thing where like, even if you're not specifically learning words from the books you're reading, just reading a book makes you feel like you're somewhat doing something with words, which makes you just better at using them. This is like weird, I feel. Because I do believe that I've been better at just conversing with a variety of words that still, like, you know, apply to the situation after I've read a book, specifically in this episode. I've been decent at doing that, more than usual at least. But like, I just have not learned any words, and if I have learned any words from this book, they're gonna be like old words, because it's like a book from the 1800s. It's like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Like, that shit is not modern. I guess it's, you know, translated to be understandable by modern standards, but you know what I mean. You get what I'm saying. Yeah, I feel like it's just like a placebo thing where just reading makes you feel like you're more in touch with the words, which makes you just say more, not smart sounding, but just like, I guess smart sounding words. Even though I'm not saying the words to be smart sounding, I'm just saying them because I like having a somewhat varied vocabulary. You know, I don't want to be saying type shit every single time something happens, or that's crazy. Every single time someone says something to me, you know, it's not the best thing to just spam those. So being able to express things through different words, through a bunch of different words, is pretty good. And I already have a stack of this. I've been getting a few more just for funsies. But I've accomplished my preliminary goal. So it should be good to return. I don't need more than this. What is attacking me? I like saw you at the corner of my eye, but then I proceeded to very deeply ignore you. Because you seemed annoying, which I think was the correct decision. Let me get like 2 more veins and then I'm out. I'm out of this business. I was gonna say, why does everything wanna kill me, but then I realized I'm in hell, so it just kinda tracks. Like, I don't really gotta ask the question. It's just self-answering. Oh, is there a big vein over here? I knew there was a vein over here. How did I get it, actually? I might like 1 spot off. I wonder, like, is there any actually difficult bosses in this mod? I'm not sure. Mainly because I haven't really fought anything. And the things that I fought were just giant, like, either small, like, guys who you just kite and then just laser until they're dead. Or, like, more guys who you just kite and then laser until they're dead. There's really not been, like, any things that I remember having to deal with, any type of move that I have to, like, know and then dodge or do anything to beat them. And if there has been any, which I can think of one that you have to think in order to beat them, I've ignored them. The only one I can think of is the Hydra, which I could just, like the one from Fire and Ice. What is it? Fire and Dragons? I don't know the mod name, but the mod that gives you dragons. I'm pretty sure. The Hydra from that mod, I like tried to just kill it through brute force one. It didn't happen, and then I just gave up. I'm pretty sure you gotta like set it on fire or do something with fire, because that's like, I don't know. There's somewhere embedded in my memory that just works. I don't know if it's correct. Like literally zero clue if it's correct, but it's just somewhere there in like my hippocampus. Probably not the hippocampus. The hippocampus is like for motor control, right? I don't know. It's somewhere in my fucking memory that you deal with the Hydra with fire. I don't know if it's from like the actual methodology, or if it's just from like me having dealt with this Minecraft mob specifically in the past. But then I just like promptly like realized that I didn't care, and then I just didn't even Google it. I should just like they are like somewhat close to my house. Let me see if I can find it. The little Hydra should be like right over here. Is that it? I think I saw it. No, I did not see it. I think it's more this way. I mean, its home is right there. Did it come back to its home? I don't know if they come back. Nope, that's just a bunch of guys. They've taken over the place. Here it is. And I tried to brute force this with my, like, fucking cannon, like, saying that does infinity damage. But I can't even brute force it. It just keeps healing more than I do damage. And not even, I don't know if it even does more than I do damage. It just doesn't let me kill it. So, you know, I'm pretty sure you gotta do something specific with fire, I'm pretty sure. I could just be making this up. I could just be like hallucinating whatever the hell I'm hallucinating with fire and hydras. But I'm pretty sure it's something with fire. Am I gonna find out today? Actually, like I don't want to end the episode just yet, so let me do that. Let me try and kill a hydra. I could just Google it, but I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way. What is the old-fashioned way? I was gonna like look in the book for Ice and Fire. That's the mod name. I was looking the book, and I was gonna look in the book for that, but then I remembered that book you need to like unlock specific pages, and that's annoying. So I'm not gonna do that, and instead I'm gonna look in the book called Google, and then Google it, and Google the answer, and then find the answer by Googling it. Fire and Ice Hydra. There's a wiki. That's the guy I want to kill with hammers. Yes. Come back. I'm reading, but I'm not like reading very good. Okay, it says any other weapon enchanted with fire aspect, so I'm gonna guess it is. Wait, okay, here it is. If lit on fire for long enough, the Hydra will eventually end up with only a single head, allowing it to finally die. Okay, so yeah, you just gotta put it on fire. That's what I saw. That's what I said. I'm just doing like some research in order to confirm my hypothesis. Uh, my hypothesis being that I just gotta burn it down. I just gotta fucking put it on. I just gotta do a little bit of arsonism. What is the verb for arsonist? Like, there's an arsonist, but like there has to be a verb for that, right? I guess it's just putting things on fire. I don't know if there's a specific verb for that. Or like setting things on fire. I don't know. And I don't even know if that would count. Would be the same thing if I did it to like I guess in this case, a monster, but like an animal or something. Would that still be arsonism? I don't know. I don't make the rules here. Anyway, what the fuck am I doing? I'm just trying to look for something that makes fire. I thought you did fire. No, you don't actually. What am I saying? You don't do fire. You do fire. Because you shoot lightning bolts, which puts things on fire. And I only need it to be on fire for a bit. Because, like, this will kill it fast enough. Where are thou? More this way. There we go. That doesn't put you on fire? I 100% thought that it put you on fire. It doesn't put you, it doesn't do fire. I really thought it did fire. My bad. My bad, I'll come back later, Hydra. Give me a second. Give me just a moment. I'm just plotting to kill you, but like, give me a second. Let me reform my thoughts and opinions. I simply... Sir... I don't know if I have a weapon that actually sets things on fire. I mean, I could just like do the good old flint and steel. Like, do this thing where like you just flint and steel under it. Like I'm killing a food for a cow and I just want the food to be already cooked in a Minecraft speedrun. I could do that. Honestly, that might be the best way to do that. I don't really think I have a weapon capable of setting things on fire that easily. I don't think I have that. I don't really have very many weapons actually. Alright, put you back here. Okay, that's fun. I definitely clicked those inputs and that wasn't the game lagging. That was me 100%. I will take responsibility for that. Yep, definitely not the game lagging. What was I doing? Flint and steel? Do I even have a flint and steel? I definitely don't. I don't even have very much flint. I don't think I need too much flint, so let me just very quickly 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's good enough for me. And then iron. I do hate that you have to make it with iron shards, even though like I have very many iron shards, so it's not an issue. Let me just also do this. Okay, flint and steel. I have 13 now. That's not too bad. Alright, the only issue with this is that I don't have hotkeys set up for anything but like my first 3 and my last one. But actually that's just not an issue because I will kill it pretty fast. And I also can just, I don't know why did I even say that was going to be an issue? I'm not sure. It's just really such a nothing burger of an issue that I just talked about. Anyway, should die. No? No? Why isn't it dying? Do you have to melee it, maybe? I'm not sure. What the fuck did I just put in my inventory? Dagger counter. It's fine. I mean... Did I not read this incorrectly? I mean, it said like it would have one head and then you would be able to kill it. And I did give it a bunch of heads previously. Okay, but like... You should just die, no? I put it in the offhand accidentally. Wait, it is working. I keep doing the offhand thing because that's my setup, my bind to do the thing that I wanted to do, but then I didn't have it set up because it's modded Minecraft, and if I have a bind set up, everything will get fucked. It is. Wait, could die. Okay, you didn't die, really? Please. There we fucking go. You are still a fucking issue. And you are caused a forest fire. I mean, I caused a forest fire, but like, you know. Who cares about accountability? I just killed a Hydra. I don't care if that log goes on fire. Let me just save the forest. Oh. I mean, it's not even very densely populated by trees, so it's not gonna spread that far. Anyway, I got this thing, which I'm pretty sure it's not too good. I guess for this, it's good. I don't even know what this is. Really, is there no other thing? I guess, like... Yeah, there's not really much that it's used for. And that's all I got. That's literally... There's not even a use for you in, like... I guess this is the use that you have in Ice and Fire, but it seems pretty small use. Yeah, that seems like a pretty small use. I didn't expect me to give, like, anything OP or good or even slightly relevant. But still, this shit is good for fucking nothing. This is like a paperweight. I mean, it's fine. I just wanted to test out the theory that I had. Well, not really a theory. Just like the thing I knew would happen once I googled it. Because that's how it works. Anyway, that's good enough for me for this episode. I got this thing and killed a Hydra for fun. Which is honestly probably like the first or last mob, or technically boss, that I've killed in like the past 20 episodes, maybe more. It's like I'm really not. I haven't fought very many things. I fought like one giant cockroach guy that I used to farm here. I fought one guy in the ocean, and then I guess I fought some random like ones in the overworld. Like, I guess this thing technically has a boss bar. So I guess you could count it as a boss. Even though I can just, like, annihilate it right now. Which I should. I should get rid of this. What is... I was gonna say, what is attacking me? It's probably, you know, the things that thing spawned. And I just made Barry angry. Okay. Are you immune to magic? No. I'm just missing. Let me not get hit by the things that were about to kill me. Thank you very much. There we go. Yeah, I wonder why, like, I killed the dragon that was right next to here, just so that it wouldn't bother me whenever I'm just, like, traveling to places close to my, home. But then I just didn't kill the giant, portal, demon portal, that was just next to the dragon. I don't know what influenced that decision, or maybe like if there was any thought at any point in any decision I was making while doing all that. I'm not sure. What are these? Oh, slimes. And actually, I'm not gonna get rid of that. Why not? They're not really an issue for me. They don't even spawn because it's lit up because it's exposed to the light. The sun. Anyway, now let me actually go and end the episode. Hopefully tomorrow I'll actually AFK and I'll have things ready so that I can continue actually working on this thing. Okay, I'll be honest, I am somewhat getting tired of modern Minecraft. It is a bit much. So I don't know if I'm gonna continue this series. I'm definitely gonna still like do the daily upload for a bit. That won't go away until like I either completely give up on YouTube or I actually start making YouTube videos that require like effort, in which case I might divert the time that I use to make this, which is usually like an hour a day. Like 30 to an hour a day, 30 minutes to an hour a day, which is, you know, a non-insignificant amount of time if I do it each day. And I would like put that into making good YouTube videos instead of, you know, me yapping for 30 minutes. So yeah, either one of those. Until either one of those happens, I will still do the daily upload. But it doesn't necessarily have to be this random modded Minecraft thing I decided to do. It could just be me like speedrunning. Doing like Minecraft rank speedrunning. It could be me just I don't know, doing like planning something for a video idea. It could just be me doing really anything. Maybe even playing like some Hollow Knight, like beating the Pantheon, the 5th Pantheon, because I haven't done that in Hollow Knight. Could be anything. I don't know. But yeah, it is getting a bit much having to fucking make 50 different things in order to make one recipe, in order to go to a specific place, in order to then make another recipe. You know, it is starting to wear out on me. But I'll see. I'll decide later. Probably not even like today or tomorrow. Yeah, let me just end the episode. I'm starting to like lose my consciousness. Holy shit, I'm getting attacked. It's dead. It's dead. Why is its body or like its meat so perfectly round? Like that's impressive, honestly. Like if you killed me, I wouldn't drop that. It was so less circular. Alright. Yeah, let me just end the episode. Goodbye.